attempt at the service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
On the serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side. Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net, kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
And a reserve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Cope gets the kill.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening from Enderlin High School. You're seeing the warm-ups here of the Kindred Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels in Region 1 semifinal number 2 here from Enderlin. I'm Chase Miller, Joey Hughes on the camera, and the winner is going to advance to the Region 1 championship tomorrow night at 6 p.m. If Central Cass wins, it will be a rematch from last season. On the opposite side for the Kindred Vikings, they're looking to get back to the region title since they did so in 2020 when they finished runners-up. The Central Cass Squirrels earned a 3-set win over Hankinson yesterday, 25-17, 25-16, 25-7. Balanced and a well-contributed performance from top to bottom here for the Squirrels. On the opposite side, here for the Kindred Vikings, a 3-1 win over the Richland Colts, 25-22, 23-25, 25-17, and 25-15. Brooklyn Sherrick, Casey Berner, Jansen, Jordheim all finish with double-digit kills in the win for the Kindred Vikings. Our pregame show continues after this. Players to watch out for, what has happened so far in other regions, and more. That's all to come on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisberg. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we take a look at some other area scores here as the teams are warming up here in Enderlin, we'll take a look at what happened earlier. Northern Cass, Thompson won 3-1 over Hatton Northwood, so they advance. In the EDC volleyball tournament, so in Region 2, though, Thompson again advances to the championship. In the EDC, Fargo South over Fargo Shanley in straight sets, 25-16, 25-19, and 25-12. That one has gone to final as well. Minot All Redeemers, they advance with a win over South Prairie. And also in Region 6 there for Minot All Redeemers. Taking a look at some others that we will continue to bring through here this evening. Carrington over Lemoore Litchfield Marion, 3-0 as they advance to the Region 3 Championship. The winner of that will play Linton HMB and Oaks, the defending champ in the Lions here in the Region 3 tournament against Carrington. So those are some other scores going on across the region here tonight. We'll take another quick break. We're back after this as we'll take a look at our player profile all ahead of the first serve in the starting lineups from Enderlin. It's the Kindred Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass 27-8 on the season. Kindred 22-14-1. We'll dive more into the matchup next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
As we continue here, one of the certain sights that we see from up in the Crow's Nest to also here on the center court with Joey Hughes. I'm Chase Miller. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including our scoreboard sponsor here, Dakota Heritage Bank, for providing our Region 1 volleyball tournament coverage here from Enderlin. For the Central Cass Squirrels, DeConte Smith not playing again, so that's a big middle blocker that's not going to be playing for the Squirrels, but they still got talent. Kayla Gibson as a setter, Richter as a libero. The Claire and Delaney Cotton twin connection is real. Fletchock does really well at the service line and in the back row, but can Taylor Severson, she's had herself some really fine evenings, but can she take her play to another level here for Central Cass as well? Someone with DeConte Smith again not playing. Who's going to get those 8, 10, 12 kills that DeConte brought? Also those blocks at the net, or at least ricochets off the net. What will the Squirrels bring here? 27-8 on the season, 10-1 in Region 1 play. They've only lost 4 sets in the region. 3 of them were to Northern Cass, 1 to Maple River, so they've been awfully good for the Kindred Vikings. 22-14-1 on the season, 8-3 in Region 1 play for head coach Karina Ashburn. Jansen Jordheim had herself a really nice night. Keaton Striley yesterday just continued to put set after set right on the money. Brooklyn Sherrick was good. You toss in a Casey Burner, you add in a Kylie Lewis. There's pieces, there's elements here for the Kindred Vikings to really give them an edge over the Central Cass Squirrels, without question. But maybe a Cassidy Murphy or an Avery Ammerman could be part of the conversation as they move into this match here for Kindred. Early this season, Central Cass won the only meeting in Castleton in straight sets, 25-15, 25-15, and 25-16. We'll take one more break. We're back after this. Starting lineups, opening serve, 2-seed Squirrels, 3-seed Vikings. Winner plays the top overall seed and back-to-back Region 1 champ in Northern Cass tomorrow at 6 o'clock right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
While we get ready for the starting lineups here in Enderlin, the Kindred Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels here. As for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Kindred Vikings all out in their all-blue attire. Jansen Jornheim, the junior, at 5'8". Also, Caden Striley, the senior setter, at 5'2" here for the Vikings. You have Brooklyn Sherrick, the senior opposite outside hitter, at 5'9". Avery Ammerman, the junior middle hitter here, as well, at 5'10" for some length at the net. Kylie Lewis, another middle hitter, at 5'10", also a senior here for the Vikings. Casey Berner on the outside hitter, a senior at 5'10". Charlie McQuillan is the libero here this evening and throughout the season wearing the white uniform, the senior at 5'5" here for the Kindred Vikings, head coach by Karina Ashburn again for Kindred. So Jornheim, Striley, Sherrick, Ammerman, Lewis, Berner, and McQuillan. The Vikings 8-3 in Region 1 play this season. They've been awfully good as of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 matches, including 3 straight. For the Central Cass Squirrels, the number 2 seed here in their all-red attire here tonight. They'll go like this. And a senior setter, that is Kayla Gibson. Gibson, a senior. You also have from there in Isabel Thompson. Izzy, the freshman here for the Squirrels. Claire Cotton, a senior, also with her out there. You have Michaela Prochnow here for the Central Cass Squirrels getting announced, but it's a Delaney Cotton getting announced. Becca Keegley will be inserted into the rotation with Noah DeConte Smith, a sophomore setter. You also have on top of that Taylor Severson here for the Central Cass Squirrels. And from there, the libero here is Tori Richter for Central Cass. So a Gibson Thompson, you're going to see a Richter, a pair of Cottons, Fleckchalk, Delaney Cotton, and Taylor Severson as well for the Squirrels. 27-8 on the season. They've won 6 of 7, sweeping Hankinson in the quarterfinals. While for Kindred, they were able to win in 4 over the Richland Colts. That does it for our starting lineups here as we take a look at the shot up top as the teams will have their opportunity to come on and shake one another's hands and then find a way to try to get to tomorrow night against Northern Cass, who awaits in the Region 1 Championship. Chase Miller with you on top of the crow's nest here. Joey Hughes run the camera tonight here in Enderlin. Central Cass and Kindred. The Vikings looking to make it back to a region championship, unable to do so last year, getting knocked out in the quarterfinals for the first time since 2020. Well, for the Central Cass Squirrels, they've been there as of late, just haven't been able to get over the hump since 2017, winning a Region 1 title. They were there last year, losing to Northern Cass in the Region 1 championship. Reminder, tomorrow's volleyball matches in Region 2 and Region 1 have been moved to Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. It was slated for Thursday. The Region 2 up in Park River with Joe Lancello and Jake Burkmeyer. Third place match will be at 1 o'clock. The championship that will feature the Thompson Tommies, just a matter of who, is it Mayport CG or Cavalier, will be at 3. Then the Region 1 third place match tomorrow will be at 4 o'clock. Widemere Lidgewood against the loser of this contest, with the championship at 6 o'clock tomorrow night here on YourLiveEvent.com. As we get ready to go between the Vikings and the Squirrels, it's Region 1 volleyball semifinal round action, and the opening serve is at 7:47. Cotton across the way. That's going to be on the hit there by Casey Berner. Outside over the double block. This into the back. Gibson outside. Claire Cotton down the line. Kept alive by McQuillan. Striley outside quickly. Jornheim and Richter with the dig. A long rally to begin. Cotton blocked at the net. Right-handed punch to keep it alive. Claire gets it over on the second. McQuillan, Striley backs it on the way. Sharek over the block for the kill. And Kindred gets the opening point on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. If that is a way to start a volleyball match, that's exactly what you would expect here in a region semifinal against two rivals and an ace. Kindred up 2-love. So Kindred with Striley there gets the first ace of the night. These two teams just met weeks ago as well in the football playoffs. That was a hard-nosed game. Would expect the same here on the volleyball side. Claire Cotton out of play, no touch at the net, and Kindred out to an early run here at 3-0 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Reminder, fans, this broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Richter, Gibson, back set, Severson, this one down the line. Burners there, but can't keep it in the court of play, and the Squirrels are on the board. That one was Severson, that's her first. Coming up to play front row now will be Elise Wisniewski, the junior. Gibson on to serve here for the Squirrels. McQuillan with the dig. Striley, 10-foot line coming middle. Lewis back left corner for the kill. Kindly Lewis, the senior. It's her first kill of the evening here for the Vikings as they now lead it 4-1. Serve upcoming here for Kindred. This would be with Jornheim down the line, out of play. First service error of the night. The Vikings this season, 3 losses in the region, but able to close out Fargo, Oak Grove late in 5 to get to the number 3 seed here and stay away as the 4 and away on the Northern Cass side. This one out of play on the push by Casey Berner. Point is awarded Central Cass. Central Cass's lone blemish in region play this season at the hands of Northern Cass earlier this year in straight sets. In Hunter, outside Berner, attack line over the double block, out of play for the point. Double block off of Elise Wisniewski there, and Berner is awarded the point here for the Kindred Vikings. So Berner, Lewis, and Sherrick so far here with a kill for the Vikings. Gibson, back set, coming up. Cotton down the line. This one all the way back over on the Squirrel side after the dig by Rowland. This one tipped by Delaney for the point and kill. Make it now 5-4 here. Good crowd with the Central Cass faithful making their way. Also the Kindred Viking faithful making their way here to Enderlin tonight. This one set, tipped on the way by Sherrick. Cotton is there. Gibson with the bump to the outside. Through the double block for the kill by Izzy Thompson. And the freshman continues to deliver here for Central Cass this season. We're tied at 5 apiece. And for the Squirrels, a chance to take their first lead here in the opening set. This one comes across after the service there by Fletchock. Berner will just have to bump this one over on the third. Richter, Gibson, back set. Delaney over the double block. McQuillan is there to keep it alive for the Vikings. And this one will get hit over then by Sherrick, is short. Gibson set up. This is middle. Wisniewski blocked at the net. And the block party there goes with 7 and 8. That's Sherrick and Ammerman for the 1-2 combination. So give one apiece there, a little bit on the half block, and that'll be on the assist, and then a service error here on Kindred. That's their second so far early in set number 1 as we go back to a 6-6 tie on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing their future, sharing their heritage with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. After the rotation here, serve coming out with Becca Kegley. This one comes for Kindred, back set burner tipped. This one goes across. Central Cass, Richter, 10-foot line into the back to McQuillan. Kindred outside burner on the way, through the block and the kill. Casey Burner with her second kill of the match, and Kindred leads it by a point. Region 1 will wrap up tomorrow at 4 and 6 o'clock for the third place in the championship match here in Enderlin. We'll have both of them for you right here on yourliveevent.com. There's going to be a tip from the back. Delaney Cotton earns the point here for Central Cass. That'll be her second, and back and forth we go in this one. Yes, Northern Cass swept Wymer Lidgerwood. What the Warbirds made them earn it, very similar to this in the opening 14 points. It was back and forth between the Warbirds and the Jags, and early on here in this second semifinal, expecting the same joust at the net, won by Ammerman. She's a little bit taller than Kayla Gibson. Gibson gave it all she had, but Ammerman at 5'10" with that frame, able to earn the point here for Kindred. Avery Ammerman, awfully good softball player as well for head coach Samantha Brandt this past spring. Central Cass outside. That'll be hit over by Izzy Thompson. Kindred with Burner here gets it over then on the third off of Fletchock. Richter then, well, she runs into the padding here. She looks to be all right. Kindred now leads at 9-7. Back-to-back points by the Vikings. Serve on the way here for Kindred and Avery Ammerman. As this would be back left corner. Central Cass with Richter over the double block. Burner sets outside here. This one hit on by Cassidy Murphy for the kill. Tied at the net. Murphy gives the Vikings a 3-point edge. Kindred up by 3-0, 4-1, and now 10-7 to match their largest lead of set number one. Richter in the back. Gibson here backs it on the way. Severson down the line. Burner is there high into the rafters. Look out in the front row. That'll be a point here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Good hit on the way by the Squirrels as they're able to earn the kill. Service upcoming here for Izzy Thompson. This one just hits the top of the net almost. So good placement. Murphy able to push it over on the third. Gibson outside. Claire Cotton with the power tip. McQuillan with the sprawling attempt. Outside Jansen Jordheim through the block and gets the kill. Jansen Jordheim now one of 5 Viking players with a kill so far for Coach Ashburn, and it's 11-8 Kindred. Winner plays Northern Cass tomorrow. The Squirrels were swept by Northern Cass on September the 15th. Well, Kindred, they lost in 4 at Northern Cass on September the 13th. One of 2 teams here in the region, them and Sargent County, to take a set against the Jags this season in Region 1 play. Cotton unable to muster and muscle that one over the net, and a point goes to the Kindred Vikings, now 12-8. Central Cass football will play in the 11B championship. We'll have that audio-only broadcast with Joel Morgan and Melvin Whitney Jr. on Friday morning right here on yourliveevent.com. That'll be at 9:10 for the opening kickoff on Friday. Severson with a tip kill here for the Squirrels, as they earn this side out here for Central Cass. And coming on to serve will be Gibson. As Gibson will come on here to the service line. This one to the back. McQuillan is there. Kindred set up outside. Sherrick over the double block. Central Cass with the bump here by Richter outside. Cotton through that double block. Tipped at the net. I'm going to say there was no touch after the hit there by Claire Cotton. And now we do have the head official say there was a touch, and that'll be with Central Cass for the point. So give Claire Cotton the kill here, makes it now a 12-10 advantage. The back row judges, neither of them had it. Casey Burner coming over to talk just to make sure what the official was getting their final words in. As the captain here, he can go over and talk again to that head official just to get the explanation. Sherrick outside, Thor the kill for Kindred. Brooklyn's got her second. And it's 13-10, Squirrels down by 3. Able to interview Brooklyn last night alongside with Karina Ashburn. If you missed that post-game conversation, you can go to yourliveevent.com to check it out. Get all the post-game conversation with the winning players and coaches. This one gets over. Nice placement here for the Squirrels with Claire Cotton, the senior. Claire now with her second kill. Central Cass, Kindred been awfully good in Region 1 girls basketball as of late, but awfully good in softball as of late as well. What two things are these girls programs not so hot at? It just seems like they have athletes in nearly every sport, and wrestling as well now for Central Cass. Squirrels push this one over. Kindred coming outside, Burner down the line, pulls the ripcord, and she earns the kill. Burner, she's got her third, a 14-11 edge now for the Vikings. This will be the back to Charlie McQuillan here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in this first set if they need them. Back set, Cotton trying to answer down the line, unable to do so with Claire, and the Vikings now lead it by 4. And a match that's been 10 minutes old, and it's been just as fun here, back and forth early in this one. Squirrels, Delaney Cotton was blocked at the net, kept alive though. Good hustle play by Thompson. This one tipped by Claire for the kill. Squirrels back with a serve on their side of the net coming up here momentarily. As Fletchock will come on now for Central Cass. She will come to the back row here for the Squirrels as she does. This one, 10-foot line, Striley, backs it on the way. Sherrick, Richter there for the dig. Gibson backs it other way. Cotton, this one blocked at the net by Burner. Casey Burner is awarded the points as she earns the block here for Kindred. Kindred has had 4 blocks that have resulted in a point so far, and that's been the difference on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is they're winning the 50-50 ball at the net. Gibson, this one comes across, volleyed away by Thompson. Nice placement, good job by Sherrick to keep it alive. Burner, she's blocked, and while it goes off the hand of Wisniewski, she was there, just couldn't wall that one up, and a timeout on the floor will break as well. Alyssa Kozowski has seen a little bit of enough here in the first set. Timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. Kindred up by 5.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney Wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Come back here. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today, including their branch in Castleton. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from Enderlin. We will have the third place and championship match coming up tomorrow night as well. Can't believe we're talking about winter athletics, though, here starting next week already for girls basketball. Wrestling's getting in the gym, and then for some folks in Class A, you got hockey to talk about on top of it. And there's a tip kill here for Central Cass, as now they trail it by 4 after the timeouts. But it is that time of the season. Joey and I were talking when we were coming down. It doesn't feel like, well, Mother Nature's going to make it feel like winter. But the last couple of weeks, it has been great from a football standpoint to not have to worry about the elements too much in postseason football with a foot of snow or sub-zero temperatures. It's been awfully nice to this point in the fall. And speaking of awfully nice, that's Casey Burner. She's got 5 kills now for the Kindred Vikings. 18-13, and if Burner gets in the zone, look out here for Kindred. Service on the way by the aforementioned Casey. 10-foot line, Gibson sets. This is Wisniewski over the double block. McQuillan with a good pass. Set up back, Burner gets it up and over for the kill. Pulls a little bit of the change up there for Burner, and Kindred with their largest lead here in set number 1 at 19-13. Burner on here to try to get to 20. Gibson at the net, pirouettes, does a nice job getting over on the second. Back set here, Murphy cross court. There is for the dig for Kegley. Outside Wisniewski over the double block, no touch. The entire Central Cass bench is asking for a touch. Nothing is given, now 20-13. Crowd right on top of you here in Enderlin. Burner on for the serve, back left corner. Kegley is there. This one pushed right at the net. Wisniewski able to get it over for the points. Good job on the way there for the Central Cass Squirrels to get that one over for the point. This will be with Tori Richter, and that'll be an ace. First one here for the Squirrels, and they needed it. Trying to mount a comeback now. Back-to-back points for Central Cass. Able to see Izzy Thompson up front. The lone freshman here on the varsity roster for Coach Gazowski playing well. We've seen Wisniewski, Severson, the pair of Cottons for the Squirrels. For Kindred, Amberman pushes it over. This one, middle. Nice cross-court hit there by Severson. She wasn't going to go dead on with the block, and don't look now, the Squirrels with 3 consecutive points as they trail it 20-16. Tori Richter on to serve here in the back row. Kindred sets with Gracie Nelson. Back set Murphy. Nice dig in the back by Cagley to keep that ball alive. This one tipped over by Thompson on the near side. Back set on the way. Jensen. Jornheim through the Severson block for the kill. Jornheim earns her second, and Kindred leads at 21-16. Sometimes what you love in a rivalry is you see one side as all blue, you see one side as all red. Both teams respect each other, but there is no love lost once you get to Kindred and Central Cass in nearly any sport here in North Dakota. Burner cross court, and she gets the kill right in front of the Central Cass bench. Burner now with 7 kills to make it 22-16, and Kindred 3 points away from taking set number 1 here in this Region 1 volleyball semifinal. Service on the way with Avery Ammerman. Here comes Gibson, back set. This one comes down the line for Severson. Kindred sets it up middle as they go. Blocked at the net by Severson, or did it even get over? It did not, and the point is awarded to Squirrels on a 4-hit ball here by Kindred. Serve to come here for Central Cass. This with Izzy Thompson. Thompson to the back left corner. McQuillan. Nelson looking for the dump kill. Covered nicely by Claire. Now she tips it back over, trying to get a pancake in there. A little bit too late as the back row for Kindred, and Claire earns a tip kill. She's got 4 here in set number 1, and the Squirrels trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here, down by 4. Can they get the next couple of points? Outside, Jornheim hits one into the net. We'll see if Coach Ashburn calls a timeout or she lets it roll for 1 more point. 22-19 now as the Squirrels back to the service line. They'll go short. Jornheim down to a knee. Nelson back set. Murphy tip. Great placement for the spot. And the Vikings now 2 points away. Really good job by Murphy. Mentioned in our pregame show, could she be one of those extra playmakers here? We know enough about Casey Burner and her ability to get 10, 15, 20 kills in a match, but if she can get some help at the net with the Sherricks, with the Ammermans and Murphys of the world, Kindred all of a sudden becomes a whole nother animal. Sherrick gets the kill. Brooklyn here for the Vikings. That's going to be her 3rd, and Kindred now 1 point away. Set point in set 1 here in Region 1 semifinal 2. Down the line, Gibson back set, Severson tip, and we'll have a net violation. This will be on Kindred. So the Squirrels now will need 4 more points and 4 good serves coming to the line here to keep this one going in set number 1 with the senior in Kayla Gibson. Gibson gets this one across. McQuillan is there. 10-foot line. Striley to the back row here. Burner cross court down to Aeneas Thompson. Gibson with the bump over on the Viking side. A chance for Striley. Uses it middle. Lewis. Richter down for the dig. Back set Severson. Good pass on the way, and Severson delivers the goods. Taylor Severson now with 5 kills. Give the assist to Gibson on the back set there, and she teed that one up in a hurry. Coach Alyssa Kozowski would like to see more of that and some quick offense here for the Squirrels. Outside, Sherrick tees it up. This one dug out then by Richter. Gibson outside, Claire Cotton through the block for the kill for Central Cass. And Coach Ashburn, she wants a timeout on her Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Squirrels are back within 2 in Enderlin.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
Region Volleyball at its finest. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. Central Cass trailing it by 2. Set point still here for the Vikings. After the timeout, where do they go? Striley back set. Jornheim for the kill, and that'll do it in set number 1. It goes to Kindred, 25-22. Jornheim finishes it off here in set number 1 for the Vikings. Our second set and set recap brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency is next in Enderlin on your live event.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Ses van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Ses van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Ses van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Tall Towers Aviation has proudly served the surrounding community around Page, North Dakota for 40 years. Tall Towers Aviation is a commercial application business that has a team of aerial applicators, ground sprayers, Ray hybrid seed sales, and a full-time crop consultant. They're dedicated and committed to offering the best services year-round. Give Tall Towers Aviation a call today at 701-668-2302. That's 701-668-2302.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part, or our set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. That again is hunterinsuranceagency.com. Central Cass with 0 service errors. Kindred had 2, 1 ace apiece. Central Cass led by Claire Cotton with 5 and Taylor Severson with 5. Casey Berner with 7 kills to lead the floor here for the Kindred Vikings on our Hunter Insurance Agency recap here. Berner off the deflection. Did that get the touch there of Thompson? There's going to say no touch, and the point gets awarded to Central Cass here to begin our second set of play. Service on the way here as this one will be out of play, and maybe you give the announcers jinx there as you say no service errors. I don't believe in it because we are just here like Corey Provis of the Minnesota Twins. We're here to call the game. We're here to report on it. But I think 98% of the population believes in announcers jinx, so I'll take the blame. Jornheim there earns the ace here for the Kindred Vikings. Her first, Riley has the other one, and Kindred now with a 2-1 advantage. Service here for the Vikings. Gibson backs it on the way. Severson over that double block. McQuillan keeps it alive. This one, Jornheim into the back. Richter there with the dig. Gibson set up middle. Severson, and that was no touch at the net, and it was out of play in front of the Kindred bench. Point awarded to the Vikings, now at 3-1. Kindred back to the service line here with Jornheim. Vikings a really good cross-country program this season as well. We've seen them just continue to turn out athletes, and for both of these particular programs, it just doesn't feel like it matters a sport. There's maybe an all-state, all-region type of caliber player here on both the boys and the girls' side in recent memory. Claire Cotton over the double block. Pancake by Berner. Oh, what a play by Casey. Can she finish it off? Richter with the dig. Lewis trying to get the block at the net. This one kept alive. Severson over then on the third. Striley set up Berner. Watch out. Berner hits the top of the net. Richter is there. Nicely done by Torrey. Outside. Claire Cotton through the block. And oh, what a point win here for Central Cass. Claire now has 6, and maybe that's the light to spark the fire here for the Squirrels. Gibson on to serve. Service on the way into the back. McQuillan is there. Striley to the outside. This goes Berner. Blocked at the net down the line, and there's a kill here for Kindred. Casey Berner starting to knock on the double-digit category of kills here tonight for the Vikings. Service on the way here for Charlie McQuillan, the senior libero. Back right corner, Gibson, 10-foot line. Where she go? Outside. Claire Cotton blocked at the net, but the Superwoman attempt by Richter off the deflection in the back by Thompson, and Berner with another kill. The Vikings are winning the battle at the net right now, and that could be the difference in this set unless something changes here for the Squirrels. McQuillan to serve. Gibson back set on the way. Severson down the line, kept alive here by Kindred. Bumped outside Berner, 10-foot line. Tip unable to get it over, and the Squirrels earn the point. Set number one was pretty much Kindred from wire to wire in terms of leading. And early on, Squirrels got an opening point, but it's been Kindred here leading in the second set. Striley calls everybody off. Berner outside, gets it over. Gibson was ready for that soft little hit. Now it goes to Cotton. That's Delaney, gets it over on the third. And this one off the top of the net. Striley's there. Here's Ammerman with the tip. Thompson there on the cover. Back set, Gibson, Delaney, Cotton blocked at the net by Berner for the point here for Kindred. So Delaney, Cotton unable to get that one over Berner. Berner right now making an early case for Enbridge Energy Player of the Match here for the Vikings in our post-game show. We'll hear from some of the particulars in this one with the winning coach and winning player or two on our post-game, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Berner with the tip. Gibson set outside. Claire Cotton cross-court on the way, kept alive by Rowland in the back. There's Berner for the kill. It's Casey's world, and we're just living in it. 7-3 Vikings. Berner now with double digits. You have 3 by Sherrick, 2 by Murphy, 3 by Jordan, but feed the hot hand. Heat check if we were playing basketball, and Berner's awfully good in that sport as well. Back set. This one will get to the back of our McQuillan. Set up by Striley outside. Berner blocked at the net. McQuillan uses the ricochet, and Berner somehow gets it over on the third, and no communication between Richter and Thompson. And Richter went right to Thompson and goes, "That's my bad," after they saw that ball drop. 8-3, and sometimes, as they say in sports, the ball don't lie, and Kindred is winning the 50-50 battles and maybe winning those where it's just a way to bounce going on the Vikings side, but still enough time here for the Squirrels to try to change things up. Wisniewski with a monster hit. Ammerman keeps it alive. Kayla Gibson looking for the dump kill. Rowland, Berner, this one pushed over them by Rowland, back right corner, and guess who's there is Richter. Outside, Claire Cotton. Oh, unwind and deliver. Claire Cotton makes it 8-4. Tori Richter, someone that you just always feel like you're going to root for, the career all-time dig leader in Central Cass history. Well, at least if you're a Squirrel fan. If you're anybody else probably in the region, you don't maybe like Tori because she's just awfully good in anything she's able to do in terms of athletics here for the Central Cass Squirrels throughout her career. Nelson gets one over for the point here. Gracie now makes it 9-4 Kindred. Winner to play Northern Cass tomorrow at around 6 o'clock in the Region 1 Championship, or 25 minutes after the third place match concludes. Winemere Lidgerwood will play the loser of that contest at 4 o'clock tomorrow right here on YourLiveEvent.com. This one in the back, Fletchock with the dig at the net. Thompson gets it over with her left hand. Nelson backs it. This one, Murphy tipped. Fletchock is there again off the net, and a point is awarded to Kindred. And Murphy's been a little bit of a difference maker, Cassidy, here for Kindred in this particular match. Again, it was supposed to be on Thursday for third place in the championship, but due to the inclement weather, they moved everything up a day and over 24 hours to make sure we get this match in, and we don't have to worry about what comes Thursday into Friday with the Dakota Bowl Saturday, what you're able to do or where everything hits. A lot of volleyball for you here on your live event, though, for the rest of the week. Region 1, Region 2 tomorrow. EDC Friday and Saturday from West Fargo. This one tipped Kayla Gibson. You could hear the floor burn from up in the crow's nest. Richter, Nelson, set up outside. Jordheim cross court, and that's going to be kept alive by Richter. Middle comes Delaney Cotton for the tip. Murphy is there into the back. Berner, and hits it, and that's going to be a touch off of Fletchock. And Alyssa Kozowski cannot believe it on the near sideline. 11-5 now for Kindred. And right now the Vikings playing, so to speak, on their toes, where maybe Central Cass is more on their back foot so far in this semifinal round match. Richter, Gibson set up middle. This one tipped back back to the left-hand side, out of play, and the point is awarded for the Vikings. And you just wonder when a timeout might be coming, and there it is. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Bank North. Kindred up by 7. It's the Region 1 semis on your live event.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'd like to thank Dakota Heritage Bank for bringing our scoreboard sponsor. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here throughout the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. Without them, we would not be able to be here, so make sure if you see anybody that looks familiar on our logos, on our commercials, or on our feature sponsors, make sure you thank them because, again, without them, we would not be able to bring you this coverage of the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here this season in Enderlin. Last year was in Castleton. The Squirrels finished runner-up to Northern Cass. What's going to happen this year? Who's going to get to play the Jags for the right to state? And right now, Kindred looking like they might be that team with a Lewis kill. 13-5. Central Cass again won the only meeting in Castleton. That was back on October the 18th, 25-15, 25-15, and 25-16. But in that match, DeConte Smith played. In this match, she is not playing on the bench here for the Squirrels. So that does make a big difference here at the net for Central Cass. Kayla Gibson set up middle. Hit over the left hand is Delaney Cotton. Nelson backs it on the way. Murphy hits one on top of the net, and it's been that kind of set here for the Kindred Vikings. Murphy with the kill. She's got 4. Central Cass just looking for a spark here in this set or get all the voodoo out of them, but then the problem is you're down 2 sets to love here in a region semi. This one hit into the net by Cotton, now at 15-5. Kindred trying to get up 2 sets to none here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard and avenge a loss from earlier this season as they hit one into the net. And the Squirrels, we'll see the third service there by the Vikings, their first in this set. Now mark this one at home. If they can get something going with Richter here at the service line, she's already got 1 ace on the night. Burner, Nelson outside, Jordheim down the line, Richter there for the dig, and then Lewis finishes it off at the net for the Vikings. The net has really been the difference maker here in the front row for Kindred. 6 blocks that have resulted in points just right at the net here for the Vikings. Service on the way by Striley, the senior setter at 5'2" at the line. Fletchock there in the back. Gibson backs it on the way. Severson able to muscle this one over on the third. Striley outside. Jordheim blocked at the net. Kept alive though by Sherrick. Striley middle. Lewis able to fist that one over with the right hand. Gibson outside here. This one comes through Thompson over the double block. Striley into the back row now for Burner. A little change up here. Gibson, Kegley, and Richter into the back over the net. Here comes Striley now with it, backs it on the way. Sherrick is blocked, kept alive though by the Vikings, pushed over by McQuillan. Gibson middle coming here is Severson down the right-hand side. Burner, McQuillan, and Burner will have to volley this one over on a third, and a chance for the Squirrels to use it. Gibson, quick pass outside Thompson. That's over the block, kept alive. Striley outside, Jordheim down the line, out of play, and the Squirrels are awarded a much-earned point here in the second set. Thompson to serve here as the point is awarded. Kindred looking for the dump kill by Striley, covered nicely by Central Cass outside here, and that's going to be an assist by Gibson. To the outside is Claire Cotton, and it's Cotton's 8th kill here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels will continue to serve with Thompson. This one in the back, in for the ace. Burner and McQuillan thought it was up, but that one just came down like a nasty curveball here for the ace. Thompson with her second. Squirrels continue to trim into that deficit. McQuillan to the back here. Striley, she goes outside to the lefty. Sherrick over the block. Richter is there on the rotation. Outside here, that's Cotton. That was deflected at the net, we believe. And they're not going to give it any deflection here. Point will be awarded to Kindred. From our eyes up in the crow's nest, that looked like it could have been a touch, but nothing was granted. Now it's 17-9, and the Vikings will gladly take the point here, and they earn the ace. Jansen Jordheim with her second. Now it's 18-9 Vikings. Service on the way here for Kindred in Jordheim. As Jansen will come on here to the service line. Richter, 10-foot line. Gibson backs it on the way. Severson through the block, and it's blocked, and a point to Burner. And now it's 19-9 Kindred. The Vikings right now winners of 7 of 8, including 3 straight, playing awfully well here in this region semifinal. Outside Cotton over the block. Striley is there on the cover. Burner is here with the tip. Kegley, Gibson, back set Richter from the back row. McQuillan is there now for the Vikings. Back set Sherrick with the tip on the way. Kept alive by Gibson. Here goes Cotton. Lewis up top 50-50. Jousting the Squirrels. We haven't said it much, but they win one at the net here with Central Cass and Taylor Severson. 19-10 bare minimum here if you're Central Cass. You might not win the set, but you need something good. Get a couple of good points here as you get ready for the third. The match isn't over once you get to the third. There'll just be some work to do for the Squirrels. But if the Vikings looking to carry what you did over into the second set, close out the Squirrels, and then try to start fast in the third, and you can maybe pull away here in this region semifinal. McQuillan on to serve. Into the back is Richter. This one comes Gibson. Back set. Cotton blocked at the net. And that block party there is with Sherrick. 21-10 Vikings. Service on the way by McQuillan to the other libero in Richter. Backs it on the way. Severson. This one's going to be blocked inside, and that'll be with Ammerman. Now it's 22-10. And for Coach Kozowski, she does have one timeout remaining, but I think this is one where you just say, let's see what the girls got. Let's see what they're made of here. See what they can kind of find for themselves here on the court, as that one's unable to get over. Now it's 23-10. Kindred right now looking to get up 2-love on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in this second set. Our Hunter Insurance Agency recap of the sets coming up next whenever we get there. Gibson with the dump kill opportunity, and she'll get it. Might see more of that maybe moving forward here for Central Cass as this match continues. Severson through the service line. She gets that one across. Good pass on the way. Striley set up middle. Burner, and Severson is there for the dig. This one hits over on the left hand for Delaney Cotton. Back set coming here is Sherrick over the tip and the kill off the deflection here at the net by Central Cass at now 24-11. Kindred making quick work here of this second set. The Squirrels coming into this match won 33 of 37 sets. Now it's 33 of 38, might go down to 33 of 39 here against Region 1 play in Region 1 and also of this tournament. And Burner finishes off with another kill. That's her 12th for Kindred. Kindred takes the second set 25-11 on YourLiveEvent.com.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris or Jack today by stopping up by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or call Chris at 701-866-8299 or dial up Jack at 314-566-7995 at Hope Glass.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family owned and farmers first.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
As we get ready here for the third set, Kindred gets it underway here with Striley. This one outside Cotton, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Claire Cotton for the kill to make it 1-0 Central Cass here in the third set. Our set recap brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. And it's really been a one-woman wrecking crew in Casey Berner. 12 kills to lead the floor here for Kindred. Jornheim gets that one over for the Vikings. Outside is Severson. And now Striley, where does she go? Back set, Sherrick, the lefty. Gibson is there. Richter with the bump. This one outside to Severson, cross court, and Striley is able to cover. Berner set outside, Sherrick down the line for the kill. But it's been the battle of the net here as well, as Kindred has 9 blocks that have resulted in a point, only 1 to Central Cass. Claire Cotton leads the Squirrels with 9 kills. 1 service there by Central Cass, 3 so far by Kindred. So both teams have performed well in that category. But where can the Squirrels go? And they've gone to Claire Cotton a lot, and they get the block at the net yet again. But this is Brooklyn Sherrick, and she adds another one here for the Kindred Vikings. So that's our second set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. Contact Johnny Jorgensen coming up throughout the week. Kayla Gibson backs it on the way. Severson here. This one blocked, kept alive by Thompson. Richter with the bump across the way. Claire Cotton out of play. And the point goes to the Kindred Vikings now at 3-1. Very reminiscent of the second set where Kindred got up 3-1, 6-3, 9-4, and eventually walked away with the third set. Squirrels with a pass. Gibson set up Cotton for the dump, covered there by Berner. Striley outside. Casey here down the line. Richter is there, and for the Squirrels, able to push it over then on the third. Kindred set up middle. Lewis, this one to the back of Richter. Gibson backs it on the way here, and we're going to have a violation and a double hit on Central Cass. Right now, the Squirrels just looking for something to break their way or someone to just say, not today, and find a way to get back to that region championship. Severson down the line, that'll help. That's her 6th here for the Squirrels, but the Kindred Vikings been awfully good in just terms of their spots on the floor for Coach Ashford. They've been ready for tips. They've been ready for shots down the line. They have really came to play here for Kindred, what might be their most complete game of the season to this point. Berner outside for, out of play here. That was awfully close, and a break goes for the Central Cass Squirrels. That was right down the line here. You got a white line with a white volleyball, as that just missed the end line here in the back. Central Cass with a chance to tie now. Back set here. Delaney Cotton blocked at the net, but there it is. Berner with the block and the point. Kindred with the side out here at now 5-3. Vikings lost last season to Richland in the Region 1 quarterfinals. Able to avenge that loss yesterday. This one blocked at the net. Delaney Cotton gets it over, then pancake there by McQuillan, and this one pushed over, then Richter somehow comes over, and that's going to be out of play on the point. Now the Central Cass fans are saying the back judge said the point was in, but they allowed the play to go. It's now 6-3 Kindred here in the third set. Service on the way, coming down to Aeneas Thompson, middle Gibson, Wisniewski, and that's going to be a kill. That would help as well for the Squirrels. We haven't seen Wisniewski's name a lot here tonight at the front row, but if she can get cooking, again, it's been Claire Cotton, but they need someone else. Severson was there a lot in the first, had nothing in the second. So they need Claire with someone else to just be another hard hitter here for Central Cass. Richter's been busy in the back row tonight. Gibson outside. Thompson through the double block, and that'll work. Thompson with her third kill here for the Squirrels. Now trailing it at 6-5. Squirrels with Fletchock here on to serve into the middle. Here goes Kindred now, backs on the way. Sherrick. This one going to be volleyed here by Richter. Backs at Gibson quickly. Delaney Cotton blocked at the net, and there's Berner yet again. Her fifth block for a point for the Vikings. And our RDK Enterprises play of the match might just simply be the blocks at the net here for Kindred. Sherrick on to serve down the line. Gibson, back set, coming Thompson, one-on-one. This goes into the rafters. It's kept alive by Sherrick and volleyed over by Striley. Gibson set up outside. This is going to be a hit and eventually a kill here for Central Cass. Give Gibson the assist, give Thompson the kill. And the point is awarded here to the Squirrels. 7-6 here for the Kindred Vikings. Service on the way here for the Squirrels. As this one will come across for Central Cass, and Cagley into the back is McQuillan. Backs it on the way, goes Berner, blocked at the net. This one, Fletchock, able to get tipped over, but there's the Vikings here with Ammerman to the outside, coming around on the slide. That'll be out of play, and the point is going to go to the Central Cass Squirrels, now tied at 7 apiece on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service here for Cagley as the Squirrels will look to take an advantage here. Instead, they have a service here. Central Cass will have their second. Point is awarded to Kindred. And that's been pretty clean so far here tonight. 2 on Central Cass. You have 3 on the Vikings. Berner on to serve. Fletchock in the back. Gibson outside here. Down the line, and a hard hit and a hard slam by Izzy Thompson for her third kill of the set. Now 8 apiece here as Tori Richter comes on for the Squirrels. Richter to the back. McQuillan is there. This one set outside. Jansen Jordheim down the line, and Richter gets the bump. This one outside into the net then by Thompson on the hitting error, and point goes to the Vikings. This a little bit reminds you of what we had in set number 1, where it was back and forth. Kindred eventually went out to take set number 1, 25-22. This one out of play, and the point is awarded here to the Squirrels, now tied at 9 apiece. And then Kindred just finished it off in the second set. They had no problem again with the Squirrels in the second. Service on the way. This one will be out. Point is awarded here to Kindred on the service error for the Squirrels. But 25-11 again in that second set. That went to the Kindred Vikings. So Vikings on to serve here with Striley into the back. Richter is there. This one set, coming across through the block in for Central Cass is Claire Cotton. She's got 10 on the night and evens it up at 10 apiece here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Squirrels trying to get this one into the 9 o'clock hour some way, somehow. That probably means we're getting to a 4th set, if not more. That's a back set on the way, and a kill here by by the Kindred Vikings. That one looked to be with Striley there for her first kill. She had a big smile on her face. Service upcoming here for Jansen Jordheim. Jordheim into the back. Central Cass here with Gibson set up. Cotton with the tip and a pancake here by Kindred. But eventually Claire Cotton earns the point here, and now it's 11 apiece. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here in this third set. Who is going to make that 4 or 5 3-point run here and change momentum a little bit on their side. Striley outside burner, unable to get over the net, and the point here to Central Cass now at 12-11. Inside the Squirrels leading too much here in this volleyball match, but now they do have a 1-point edge and a chance to use it with Severson. McClellan with a good pass. This one coming middle. Lewis back left corner. Kept alive here. Gibson outside of the 10-foot line. Pushed over by Cotton. Here comes Kindred outside on the way. Burner. Nice little change up, but it goes right back on the Viking side. Striley backs on the way. The lefty. Sherrick through the block. This one sprawling attempt by Thompson, and Gibson gets it over then on the third. Rowland. Striley backs it. Sherrick. That one out of play. No touch at the net, and point goes to Central Cass at 13-11. The Squirrels here down by 2 sets, but up by 2 here in the third. Burner with the aggressive power tip. This one at the net. We might, nope, no net violation here on this one. Saw the net move for a second, might have saw a whistle. Instead, the play will go on. Claire Cotton gets this one across. Kindred outside on the attack. Here is Burner, and that is going to be a kill. Casey Burner will have her first kill of the third set. She has 13 overall here in this volleyball match, and the Vikings now a chance to tie here in the third. McQuillan on to serve. Richter is there. Gibson backs it on the way. Here goes Cotton through the double block. And now it's the Vikings with Striley to the outside. Burner volleys this one over. And a chance here for the Squirrels to use it. Gibson, quick pass outside. Cotton mistimed her jump, but gets it over. This one coming Ammerman. Back step. Burner with it. And she hits it into the net. And the point is awarded to Central Cass at 14-12. And a substitution here as Fletchock comes on now for the Squirrels. Grace Fletchock here for Central Cass, the junior defensive specialist here for the Squirrels this season for Coach Kozowski. Coming up middle here, hitting it over with her right fist was Ammerman. Backs it on the way. That's going to be Delaney. Cotton cross court. Good attempt there on the way by Striley to keep this one alive and volleyed over eventually on the third. Squirrels coming outside, blocked at the net, out of play, and the point is going to go to Thompson, and Coach Ashburn's going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North here in Enderlin. It's the Region 1 semifinals on your live event.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you. Bank North scoreboard. For more information, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by one of their locations today. You'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North, providing our timeout sponsorship here throughout the Region 1 volleyball tournament. The Squirrels up by 3, their largest lead in either first, second, or third set here tonight against the Vikings. Back set, Sherrick over the block, and it actually hit their side of the net and came back over here for the Vikings, and Brooklyn will earn the side out, but more importantly, the kill and the point here for Central Cass. Service by the aforementioned Brooklyn. This one will be out of play. Service there, point goes to the Squirrels. That'll be the 4th service error here for Kindred. The Squirrels now 9 points away from trying to muscle this one into the 4th set. The Vikings would love nothing better than a sweep here against their rival in the region semis on the opposite side. Burner back set. This one cross-court hit, and that is good cooking for Casey Burner. Her 14th kill of the match. That's where Kindred is now with 14 points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service on the way here by Burner upcoming. This one comes across. Squirrels. Gibson outside here for Delaney. Cotton cross-court for the kill. And there's the answer that we didn't really see in the second set here by Central Cass. And the Squirrels able to do that a little bit more here in the third so far in this contest. Service. This one will be volleyed by Jornheim, and then over the double block, kept alive by Fletchock. Gibson. This one comes Thompson through the double block for the kill. Izzy Thompson, 5 kills now in the third set. We were wondering who might help out Claire Cotton, and Izzy, the freshman, has been answering the bell. Squirrels now down by 4. Richter on to serve, back right corner. There it's going to be Nelson to the back burner, able to get this one across. Central Cass Gibson outside. Thompson through the double block. Richter does a nice job covering. Gibson, another chance for Thompson. This one goes down to the line, and McQuillan is there. Burner gets one across. Here goes Richter. Gibson set up middle here to the back left corner for the kill here for Severson. She's got 7. Point is awarded to Central Cass as they lead it 19-14. Since it was tied at 11, it's been all Squirrels. Nelson, Murphy, Richter there for the dig. Gibson, this one gets over then on the third hit by the Squirrels and Thompson, and now a chance to use it after Jornheim has to volley this one over on the third. Gibson outside, Thompson through the block. Was there any touch at the net? There was. Point gets awarded to Central Cass. So it's going to be 22. There we go. Had it here inside the Enderlin gym. Had it 19-15, but now we're good to go at 20-14. Kindred looking for the dump kill, cover nicely here by the Squirrels. Outside, make it middle for Severson. In there as she goes down the line for the kill. And we'll see if Coach Ashburn wants a timeout. She'll take one as well. Timeout again, brought to you in part by Bank North, and the Squirrels are making a comeback here in the third.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Central Cass by a football score, leads it by 7, 21-14 right now. After the second timeout by Coach Ashburn here, the Squirrels looking to stay alive here in this Region 1 volleyball semifinal from Enderlin High School. This one will come to Nelson with the bump outside Jornheim here into the net, and the point is awarded to Central Cass now at 22-14. Well, coming up, we'll either get to our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap or we'll get to our post-game show. Just a matter of, can the Squirrels close out set number 3 or can the Vikings mount a tremendous comeback? Thompson through the block, and she's got the hot hand and continue to feed the freshman Izzy Thompson her 7th kill in this set alone. 23-14. Service on the way by Richter to the opposite libero, and McQuillan back to the back row. Burner! And she is blocked at the net by Taylor Severson. Taylor timed that perfectly, and set point here for Central Cass. You can just feel the momentum shifting here to the Squirrels. Richter to serve. McQuillan is there. Nelson backs it on the way. Murphy tip. This one will be a net violation, and the Squirrels take it on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in set number 3 by a final of 25-14 as we go into the 4th set here in the Region 1 Volleyball semifinals on your live event.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As we continue here, let's get to our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap here. Hunter Insurance Agency dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go to hunterinsuranceagency.com. The Central Cass Squirrels led by Izzy Thompson again with 7 kills in that set. Claire Cotton leads the floor with 11. The Squirrels did a nice job, though. Just every answer there possibly was at particular times by Kindred, the Squirrels would answer and just find a way to eke one out here in the third set. Now can they find a way to get it to set number 5, or it's another closeout opportunity here for the Kindred Vikings? That, again, is our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap. Outside, Claire Cotton down the line for the kill. Claire with her 12th. And the Central Cass Squirrels now lead it 1-0 here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes, and you, thank you very much for tuning in to the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament here tonight and throughout the regular season as well on your live event. Cross-court on play after they hit by Jornheim, and the Squirrels get up 2-love here in the fourth set. Seen a lot of really good postseason play in the last year and a half here on your live event, and we're seeing a good match here brewing again. Thompson with the ace. That's Izzy's second. The Squirrels getting out early, 3-love here in this Region 1 semifinal. The Vikings now are the team that's looking for something good to happen on their side and take a collective breath. That was Central Cass in the second set. Since then, it's been all Squirrels in the third and early here in the fourth. Over the block, there is McQuillan. Striley is there to the outside back row. That's Berner down the line, and Berner, yes sir, gets the point. Casey Berner now with 15 kills to lead the floor for the Vikings. Service on the way upcoming here for Kindred. Into the back right corner, Gibson there, the 10-foot line middle coming, Severson, and she rips one down the line for the kill. Right in front of the line judge, Central Cass takes it now at 4-1. And in any sport, you can just feel the momentum shifting to Central Cass's side, but if from the Kindred Viking point of view, you're just looking for a quick pass, a quick set, and a quick point here, and Berner almost delivers it. Good job in the back by Thompson to keep this one going. McQuillan, Striley, outside, Berner, attack, and she gets the kill. Makes it now a 4-2 contest. Winner plays Northern Cass tomorrow night. First opening serve scheduled for 6 o'clock. The third place match is going to be at 4 o'clock here on yourliveevent.com. Back set, Taylor Severson earns it. Now it's 9 kills here for Severson as the Squirrels are trailing it, make that leading it by 3. Severson now to the service line. This one just gets over the net, back to the Squirrels side at the net. Going to be won here by Kindred. Another joust, and there is Avery Ammerman for the kill. Ammerman's had a handful of blocks here tonight, gets her first kill of this fourth set. And maybe that is the spark from a Kindred Viking point of view to put them over the top here in this volleyball match. Sherrick to the service line. Gibson coming here outside, tipped on the way, covered by the Vikings for a moment, but can't get the deflection, and Delaney Cotton earns the point here for Central Cass. We'll have a substitution on the floor coming up in our post-game show whenever we get there. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises feature Play of the Match, and more, and we'll hear from a couple particulars in this one with our post-game show conversation with the winning coach and players. Richter bump outside here for Central Cass. Cross court, there is Rowland here for the Vikings. Back set on the way. Cassidy Murphy hits one into the net. It was not touched by a Squirrel. Point here for Central Cass. Set number 1, Kindred 25-22. Set number 2, Kindred with an exclamation point, 25-11. And the Squirrels came back and won set number 3, 25-14. Thanks to plays like this. Richter gets it over middle. Ammerman tip. Fletchock is there. Gibson backs it. Delaney Cotton. And this one kept alive. Ammerman into the back on the dig by Nelson. Richter Gibson, quick pass here by Thompson for the kill. No, it is out of play. It is out of play down the line. The Squirrel bench came alive expecting it. Instead, it's out of play, and the point is awarded to Kindred. Vikings down by 3 on to serve here with Burner. This one will be at the 10-foot line by Richter, partially deflected. Burner there, Nelson outside here. Jansen, Jornheim, Richter with a good pass, but off the net. Gibson keeps alive, and Richter has the push. This one comes now. Casey Burner backs at Jornheim, blocked at the net, and that one is going to be a kill here for Kindred. Jornheim with her 4th. That's her first since the first set, however, and on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the point is awarded to the Kindred Vikings, and Burner continues at the service line here for Kindred. Burner back left corner, that one will be out of play, and the Squirrels will continue here with the side out opportunity. Kindred has their first service error here in the set, their 5th in the contest. Central Cass coming up here into the back right corner. Kindred, McQuillan will handle it there. This one volleyed over then on the 3rd. Fletchock into the middle. Gibson outside quickly coming Thompson. McQuillan covers into the back middle. Back opportunity here on the attack for Burner. Spawn attempt by Fletchock and then finished off at the net by Jornheim. That's what we saw from Kindred a lot of in the second set and the first. Anything that came to the net, they were like a vacuum and cleaned it up. Service on the way here for the Vikings will be with Avery Ammerman. This one into the net. Gibson's there, pushed over them by Richter, back left corner. The bench was yelling out, but they play it. Will continue. Murphy gets this one across. Gibson, 10-foot line, coming around on the slide. Here's Delaney Cotton into the net, and the Kindred Vikings earn the point now at 8-7. Service coming here with Avery Ammerman with a chance to tie. We have yet to be tied in this 4th set on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Ammerman will come on here, back right corner. Pass on the way, Gibson outside into the net. And there's going to be 4 here on the hit by Thompson, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Central Cass got up 3-0, 5-2, 6-3, and now Kindred inching their way, trying to find a way to take their first lead in the 4th set. Squirrels with Richter able to bump this one over on the 3rd. Nelson set up middle. Lewis back right corner for the kill. Kylie Lewis, she's got 3 kills on the night, and the Vikings take the lead now at 9-8. Serve upcoming here for Kindred, as this will be with Avery Ammerman. This one comes right across. Joust at the net. Going to be back on the Viking side here with Jornheim. Nelson outside Jornheim. Tip and kill. Jornheim now with 5, and the Vikings starting to find their footing here in the 4th set. Up by 2. Service on the way here by Ammerman in the Region 1 Volleyball semifinals from Enderlin. This one volleyed over by Delaney Cotton. Nice placement as Burner has a floor burn. This one, Gibson set up outside Thompson one-on-one. Dug out there by Ammerman. Nelson bump outside Jornheim, no block. Richter says thank you very much in the back row. Outside Thompson, tipped, and Murphy earns the block and the point here for Cassidy Murphy. And a timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. We'll break with them on your live event.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
Timeout here brought to you in part by Bank North. Kindred up 11-8 here in the 4th set from Enderlin High School. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here. It's been a lot of fun so far yesterday. Today we still got 2 more matches tomorrow. 3rd place at 3 o'clock. The loser of this contest will play Winemere Lidgerwood, while the winner will play in the championship against Northern Cass. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. After the timeout here, Kayla Gibson set outside here. Delaney Cotton back set on the hit. This one comes up and alive. Cassidy Murphy. This one kept pushed over across on the back right corner. Kindred bumps to the outside here. That's Jordheim across. Richter is there. Nice pass. Gibson middle. Tipped on the way. Murphy is there. This one comes to the back row for Berner. Fletchock. This one outside now for the Squirrels. And Berner continues to handle it on the dig. Backs it on the way. Tipped across. Fletchock there on the sprawling attempt. Outside here. Tipped by Thompson. And which team is going to earn a hard-fought point? Jordheim is going to earn it for the Vikings. 3 kills in the set here for Jordheim, and the Vikings now lead it by 4. Since it was tied at 8, it's been all Kindred, and they're going to add to it. 13-8 now on the ace for the Vikings, after Ammerman earns the ace here for Kindred. That's their 4th ace of the volleyball match, and now it's Central Cass that needs a lucky bounce or something to go their way. And well, maybe that can exactly be what it is on the service there. Kindred, quick set, a quick point to maybe put an early knockout punch against the Squirrels here in the 4th. Central Cass looking for 2-3 consecutive points here to keep close with the Vikings. Jordheim down the line. Richter is there. Gibson with the bump. This one comes to Thompson. Blocked at the net. Severson. Thompson here at the net. Blocked one more time by Lewis. Comes over, though, with Taylor Severson. Pulls the no-looker out of her bag. Severson able to earn that one with a 180 kill. Just trying to keep alive. The quick hands there like the tennis balls off the side of the garage door. And Severson able to keep that one going. Berner back left corner and splits a pair of Squirrels for the point. Good placement there by Berner with a match-high 17 kills here for Kindred. Service upcoming on the way here for Caden Striley, the senior center at 5'2", here for Coach Ashburn. Service for Kindred down the line. This one comes to the 10-foot line. Gibson backs it on the way. Severson back left corner. Striley is there. Berner coming up here. The lefty. Sherrick blocked at the net, but on the Central Cass side, and the Vikings have stretched out this lead back to 5. Sherrick now with 6 kills. 5-point lead here for Kindred as Striley will come on and serve. This one, Gibson set. Blocked at the net, but on the Kindred side, Izzy Thompson off the block of Brooklyn, and Thompson earns her double-digit kill. Squirrels trailing it by 4 here on the Kindred Vikings in the Region 1 semifinal. As the Vikings here will go to the back with Berner. That one is hit out of play, and the Squirrels now trailing it by 3. Central Cass in a must-need-it, must-have-it 4 set to get to the 5th. The Vikings with a chance to close out their rival here tonight in Enderlin and end their season, or at least hopes of, again, of a Region 1 championship. And this one will be the hit by Jordheim there. And Jansen has really came alive here for Kindred in this 4 set for the junior outside hitter to make it now 16-12 Kindred. Service on the way by the aforementioned Jordheim. Kegley. This one bumped there by Thompson. Pushed over then by Cotton. McQuillan, Striley, back set. Sherrick off the block. Richter keeps this one alive and going. Claire Cotton with the push over then on the 3rd for the Squirrels. This one outside Berner here. This is going to be in there for the kill for Casey Berner. 17-12 Kindred, and they have a chance to pull away here in the 4th set. Jansen Jordheim will come on for the Vikings. Richter, Gibson, set up outside Cotton over the double block. Striley is able to keep it alive. Pushed outside, and this one will be out of play, and the point will be awarded to the Kindred Vikings. 18-12 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and Central Cass needs a side out now on the opposite side for Kindred, looking to keep it going. Richter, Gibson, set up outside Claire Cotton. Oh, what a find for Claire Cotton for the sniper kill. She's got 13 here on the night in that category, and that's where Central Cass is at here in the 4th set. Service on the way here for Kayla Gibson. This one comes into the back. Kindred sets up Burner over the double block. Richter, Gibson. Richter unable to keep that one alive, and the Vikings are on the point. Winner to play Northern Cass tomorrow night at 6 in the Region 1 championship game right here on your live event. And that's going to be an ace for the Vikings now at 20-13. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Kindred 5 points away in the fourth.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North, 20-13. And for Coach Kozowski, they are out of timeouts moving forward here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 7 points away to tie, and they got some work to do for Central Cass, while Kindred is 5 points away from getting into the region semifinals, and they're one step closer here with another point. Miscommunication, and Charlie McQuillan doing awfully well at the service line here for the Vikings. Kindred region runner-up in 2020, losing to Northern Cass in the title match in 4 sets. They have a chance to get back there for the second time in 3 years and play the Squirrels yet again. There's a kill here for the Squirrels with Claire Cotton. Now it's Central Cass that is down by 7 here in the 4th set, and they'll need some good serves by Severson. Striley set up Sherritt, cross court, kept alive here by Central Cass. Gibson on the off of Cotton. And Brooklyn will earn the point here for the Kindred Vikings. Kindred 3 points away from advancing to the region championship tomorrow night against the top-ranked Jags. Kindred, one of 2 teams in the region to earn a set against the Jaguars this season. Delaney Cotton earns a kill the other way here for the Squirrels. 22-15 here. Serve upcoming for Fletchock and Central Cass. Fletchock can have a couple of aces this season, but more importantly, just needs to keep the ball in play and see what they can do from it. McQuillan, bad pass. Burner is there, though, on the cover. Murphy is able to get this one over, partially deflected. Richter outside. Delaney Cotton with the tip, covered by Murphy. This will come at the net. Ammerman gets it over. Wisniewski is there. Richter does a good job of keeping it in the quarter play, and Thompson gets it over on the third. Kindred outside here for Burner, bumps it over on the third. Squirrels, Gibson, good pass. Outside Thompson over the double block for the kill. So a lot of that in the third set. Have only seen 2 kills by Thompson in this 4th. And that could be a recipe there for the Squirrels on the outside if they come out to comeback. Fletchock, McQuillan, this one 10-foot line. Nelson outside Murphy. Richter is there for the dig. Gibson back set. Delaney Cotton to the back corner, and that'll be out of play. No touch at the net, and the Vikings are 2 points away. Serve here by Burner, who without question is going to be our Enbridge Energy player of the match if it finishes in 4 here for the Vikings. Gibson unable to get this one across, and Kindred now 1 point away from heading to the Region 1 title as their fans are coming alive here on their feet, clapping along as well here in Enderlin. Service on the way. Burner goes short. Gibson is there. Richter bumps Thompson, goes cross court. Jornheim has to get out of the way of Burner, and there is going to be a point here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 24-17 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Substitution here in Becca Cagley, the sophomore, at the service line for the Squirrels. Kindred with a match point opportunity again. This one will come. Nelson set up Jornheim here. That one unable to get over. Point on the way for Central Cass. Squirrels will continue to serve here. Another match point on the way for the Kindred Vikings. The Squirrels looking to get it to set number 4 on the opposite side. The Vikings looking for win 23 total of the season. Back set, Murphy over the double block, kept alive here by Central Cass. And Fletchock and Richter, they somehow get it over the dump opportunity. Now Gibson, middle here, Delaney Cotton, burner, this one high into the rafters, ricochets around. McQuillan, Jornheim off the block, and that'll do it. Jensen Jornheim with the kill, and the Kindred Vikings in 4 defeat the Central Cass Squirrels by a final of 25-22, 25-11, 14-25, and 25-18. Central Cass will play in the third place match tomorrow against Plymere Lidgerwood at 4, while the Kindred Vikings will tango with the Northern Cass Jaguars at 6 in the Region 1 title. Our post-game show is next on your live event.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
The Kindred Vikings move on into the Region 1 Championship coming up tomorrow here in Enderlin. Well, they'll go up against Northern Cass. Joining us now is Casey Berner here for the Kindred Vikings. And Casey, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. What's it feel like here as a senior to know that you're going to the Region 1 Championship tomorrow night?
Well, it's a little extra special to be Castleton, obviously, but we worked so hard this season, and all of our hard work is paying off, and I think we showed that today that we deserve to be in the region championship.
What was working for you guys in the second set? You obviously won the first, but it just seemed like the second set, every loose ball you were able to track down, have good hits. What was working from top to bottom?
I think we all just had the mindset that we had to get every single ball up if we wanted to win. We knew it was going to be hard, but we had to do what we had to do, and we obviously did it, but I think the second set really just showed what we were capable of doing. I mean, I think we held them to 11 points, 12 points, and that is pretty crazy, especially for Castleton because they have a lot of good girls and their defense is pretty good. So I'm just really proud of all of us.
How about the net? It just seemed like battle of the net was blue, not red here tonight, whether it was blocks, whether it was deflections, or earning some hard-fought kills. What did that do for this team in this match?
Well, that's the most blocks I think I've had in a game, and I just wasn't really used to it. So, but we all tracked the ball really well, and we were pressing, and, yeah, it just went in our favor.
How about Brooklyn and Jansen at some particular times when you kind of needed it there in the fourth to kind of finish it off? They were there for you guys here.
You can count on them pretty much anytime. If we're in a rut, you can give it to either of them, and they can put the ball down.
Casey, final thing for you. What's it going to take tomorrow? I know you're one of two teams in the region to take a set from Northern Cass. It's been 2 years since this program's been there, but early onset, 24 hours from now, what's it going to take to try to spring a win here over Northern Cass?
We're going to have to do the same thing that we did today, but we're going to be extra tired, so we got to work a little harder.
Hey, Casey, thanks so much for your time,
Yeah.
and we'll see you tomorrow
Thank
night.
you.
Casey Berner here for the Kindred Vikings. We'll take the headsets to our head coach here, and Karina Ashburn will join us here. And first and foremost, same thing. Congratulations on the win. Anytime Central Cass and Kindred get together in sports, it's a lot of fun from a broadcaster's point of view. Maybe a little stressful from a coach's point of view.
Just a little bit.
But what did you see ultimately from your team?
Ultimately, we just saw aggressiveness. They had to stay aggressive and move their feet, and that was just something that they did really well. Kind of dropped it in set 3, but they just came back and pushed like we asked them to do, which was really nice to see.
You know, the one thing maybe I always say, liberos and setters sometimes get a lot of credit or don't get any credit. Depends on how you look at it or how they perform on certain nights. But McClellan kept a lot alive in the back row for you guys and had some really good service aces and just serves here tonight.
Yes, she was super gritty. She was good at the service line. She did her job, which we need her to do, but she was super gritty on defense, which we praise her for, because that's something that we've been working on all season. And when you play a team this athletic, you need to be able to move your feet and pick up that ball.
What have you seen from your team in 2 matches here to go for, to drop a set to Richland, to drop a set to Central Cass, but still find a way in the 4th to close them out? What did you see from your team in the last 24 hours here in Enderlin?
It just shows how much passion and heart they have for the game and for each other, because I can't give it to one single person. Everybody did their job tonight, and they played a role, and it shows that the bench did their job. The people on the floor did their job, and they just do it really well.
2022, last time you guys were in a region title. Last time you guys made it to state was 2016, not too long ago. But for some of these girls, they weren't as high schoolers. They weren't as varsity players. So what's it mean, number 1, to get to the region championship, and number 2, to have a chance ultimately to try to get to the Bismarck Event Center?
It means a lot. It means that their hard work is paying off and that they're seeing this uphill trend. And they're going to work for it, and it's something that they've wanted and they've talked about, and as long as they work for it, they can reach any goal that they want to do.
Hey, Karina, thanks much for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow night here in the
Thank you.
championship. Again,
then.
Coach Ashburn here for the Kindred Vikings with us. We'll take a quick break. We're back after this on our postgame show after this.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. It's conveniently located between Fargo and Grand Forks. Hillsboro is a growing community with solid local schools with high graduation rates. There's an industrial park ready to host a new business. And there's Woodland Park with activities all year round. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation asks you to take a good look at Hillsboro when you're thinking about a place to put down roots and grow. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroND.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
As we continue on our post-game show, let's get to our Enbridge Energy player of the match in this one. And we just heard from her moments ago. That is Casey Berner, and she just continued to shine top to bottom here. She said she's never had that many kills or that many blocks in a volleyball match, but just kept coming her way for the Kindred Vikings. They found a way to win at the net and the edge. Casey Berner is our Enbridge Energy player of the match. Tomorrow is happening right now. More than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Casey Berner with 19 kills. And we go from there to our RDK Enterprises featured precision play of the match, and that was at the net. 14 blocks that resulted in points compared to just 2 for Central Cass. That was the difference maker ultimately in this one for Kindred, winning the 50-50 balls, owning the play at the net here for the Kindred Vikings from top to bottom, whether it was Jornheim, Murphy early on, Sherrick, you had Lewis Ammerman in there, and without question, Casey Berner. The net play here is our RDK Enterprises feature precision precision play of the match. RDK Enterprises, call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises, as your planter experts, they continue to invest in the education of their team members to provide the best customer experience that you can get with your planters as you get ready for the spring upcoming planting season. We'll take a quick break. We'll continue with more after this, the final numbers and what happened in the semifinals. That's all to come here on your live event.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we come back here on our post-game show, let's take a look at what happened earlier today in the region semifinals. Northern Cass win it in 3 sets over Wyoming-Lidgwood, 25-23, 25-18, and 25-23. Northern Cass just a little bit too much with double-digit kills again of Josie Jensen and Hallie Crockett. They were able to do pretty well at the service line as well. 4 different players, so the Jags earning aces in that one. They had to earn it, though, in both the first, second, and third set. The Jags close out Wyoming-Lidgwood 5-1 in the first and 7-0 in the second and 3-0 in the third. Northern Cass back in the Region 1 championship. And they'll go up against the Kindred Vikings after Kindred won it in 4 here tonight. They won it in 4 against Richland. They won it in 4 against Central Cass. And now a chance to avenge a early season loss where they lost in Hunter 3-1 against Northern Cass. Again, Kindred and Sargent County, the only teams in Region 1 regular season play and the postseason to earn a set against the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll put a bow on this one when we come back here from Enderlin. The Kindred Vikings are moving on to the Region 1 championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock here on your live event.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Well, let's take a look at some of our out-of-town scoreboards here earlier today on yourliveevent.com. Thompson 3-1 over Hatton North with the Tommies back in a Region 2 championship against Mayport CG, a team they swept earlier this season in Thompson, and maybe a little bit of a wake-up call late at the end of the season for the Patriots because all that they've done, swept Hillsboro and won in 4 over Cavalier earlier tonight. So Thompson, Mayport CG in Region 2. EDC Volleyball earlier tonight here on your live event. Joe Morgan had the call of Fargo South and Chanley. Fargo South with a 3-set sweep over the Deacons. And then Josh Boyko was at Fargo North and Davies, and the Spartans win it in a sweep over Fargo Davies. So we will have the EDC volleyball tournament for you on Friday and Saturday here from West Fargo. At noon, it's Horace and Davies in a loser-out game. At 2 o'clock, it's Shanley Red River in a loser-out game in the semifinals. South versus West Fargo at 4, and Cheyenne against Fargo North at 6 o'clock on Friday. Again, EDC volleyball for you on Friday and Saturday after West Fargo, South, North, and Cheyenne all earn wins and all earn sweeps, except West Fargo won 3-1 over Red River at West Fargo. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thank you very much for tuning in to our coverage tonight of the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have the third place match coverage. It's underway at 3:30 between Waimea Lidgewood and the Central Cass Squirrels, and then the championship will follow at around 6 o'clock between Northern Cass and the Kindred Vikings. That's coming up tomorrow again on Your Live Event. And if you missed any of our coverage, go to yourliveevent.com or click subscribe on our YouTube page. They're turning the lights on in Enderlin, so we'll join them here. Good night on this Tuesday here from Enderlin.